So I have an old Powerline drill press. I have set for 500 RPMs and the Craftsman 6-inch bench grinder, which says it runs at 3,450 RPMs. And here is the 3-inch diamond grinding wheel. I got a little cheapie off of Amazon. It was like 18, 19 bucks. I think the grit was 150. I couldn't find anything more aggressive. And I don't expect it to last very long, but I've already done about 6 or 8 teeth with it. Today is the first day I tried this. I used to do this on a green wheel, but the green wheel was too messy, and it was 6 inches in diameter. And the problem I was having was the teeth would basically be ground flat and not very much of a sharp edge on it. So this is actually what I consider a sharp tooth, and I was taking those out in the field only to find I was making lots of sawdust with it. And I wanted a way to get it sharper, so decided to go with a diamond wheel. So let's put this in there. I'll show you what I'm doing. And I have it set so it actually concaves this tooth a little bit, because as you might be able to see there, it's flat. Very flat and almost starting to get mounded in the middle. I want it to concave. So I had that little wheel on there. It sits on there just like that. And if it were to grind long enough, it takes that middle out and sharpens the edge. So I'll show you how it goes. I just kind of finger tighten that thing. Turn it on. Turn on my grinder. So I didn't want to sit here and hold that handle down for 5 minutes while it sharpened that tooth. So I added a hook, or an S-shaped hook, with a lead weight. I have different size lead weights to hang on there, and found one that fit and held the pretty good pressure down, the right pressure, close enough anyway. And it didn't have to sit there the whole time it was sharpening. The way I tell when it's almost done is I just look behind it. And once that edge starts getting actually touching the wheel, it kind of loses that rounded over look. I'll lift it up and check the sharpness. So I can tell that it's getting sharp by the back edge is starting to make sparks and touch the actual wheel. Yeah, that's pretty good. So here I have 2 stump grinder teeth that I've sharpened. This one right here, I used to put inside of a drill. Here, let me grab my drill. I'll show you how I did that. So I would put them inside of a drill. Battery's dead. And I'd put them up against a green wheel and spin the green wheel and the drill against it until I got it reasonably sharp. These are reasonably sharp, but the tooth is completely flat. There's no concave to it. That's the way I used to do my flat teeth. I used to just grind the outside edge until it was flat, and they did a pretty decent job. But here's 2 side by side. I have a little concave in this one now that I just sharpened it on the drill press with that diamond, and it actually eats out the middle. It takes out, a 1/16 of an inch or so, 32nd of an inch, puts a concave in it, and this outside edge now is sharp. And this is the 500, the very small ones. So that 3-inch wheel would probably work great on even a couple of sizes bigger. I'd actually like to get a smaller diamond. So so I can get more concave into it. But that's all I'm getting for now. As soon as I get a chance to try these out, I'll come back and talk more about those. And this one here needs to be sharpened now. I've already sharpened these with my in the other method, but they're not sharp. And it takes a long time to get these guys semi-sharp and flat on the end even. But this is working pretty good. It takes probably 2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes. If I put more pressure on it, it might go a little faster. I just don't want to damage that diamond wheel. And right now, like I said, it's a $20 wheel, give or take a couple of bucks. And it's done probably 10 teeth so far, and it looks fine. I think the outside edges of that wheel are going to wear off pretty quickly because it probably wears on those more than anything. But I tell you, it does a pretty good job. For a $20 wheel, I'm kind of happy with that. Anyway, appreciate you watching. Check out my other videos. Thank you very much. Well, if you made it this long, I just thought I'd like to let you know that this little diamond wheel has lasted through 22 teeth sharpenings of the 500 series, and it still looks very good.